Hello everybody, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have Transformers Titans Return, Fracas, and Scourge. Pretty cool figure. Picked him up for 15 bucks at my local Walmart. He comes in a card back, as you can see here. Yeah, that's the artwork, and you get that artwork at the top. And on the back, you get some pretty cool artwork there as well. And shows some of the different figures that are out. Yeah. He comes with a collector card with some tech specs on the back, and he comes with his instruction booklet, and he comes with a pistol with the red paint app right there. Yay! And he also comes with this pistol, which is a double-barreled gun, which is kind of cool. And that fits into there, so or you can turn it around. And it looks like the pilot that is his head can fit in there, which I don't know how well that would work out, him not having a head, but and holding a gun, but hey. Onto the figure itself. For articulation, onto the figure itself. For some height, we have about 5.5 inches in height. For size comparison, we have Voyager Cyclonus. And we have Voyager Galvatron. Yeah, so it's quite a bit shorter than those two. Let's see, what else do we have? And we also have Blur. They stand about the same height. Maybe he's a little bit taller. Yeah, he looks a hair taller than Blur. But, yeah. So, there you go. There's some size comparisons. Onto the figure himself. He has kind of a wobbly head. And if anybody remembers Brainstorm, I think he had this problem as well. And I do have Brainstorm, so I do remember this. And I was hoping they would improve on that, but it is what it is. For articulation, his head does wobble. His head does go a full 360. He can look down, and that's kind of springy, so he could look right back up after he looks down. To get a full 360 wind up, you will have to move that wing out of the way. But it does move out of the way. This wing is articulated in 2 different spots, as you can see. His shoulder can move up about that high. He does have a swivel at the bicep. And you also get elbow articulation. And he gets a pivot at the wrist. You get nothing at the waist there, but he can move out about that far at the thigh. And his legs, don't do that. His legs can go about that far forward. And they also get that. If I didn't say that already. You get a swivel at the thigh, and also at the knee. You get a little bit less than a 90 because it does catch. You get toe articulation and heel articulation as well. Also, as a note, if aesthetically you like it, you can give him bigger feet, but his feet aren't going to touch the ground because he doesn't have an ankle tilt. His feet are molded so they can touch the ground at a angle as they are. So but that is an option if you want to display them like that. As far as his head, what is his name again? Fracas. There we go. Fracas has head articulation. There's a swivel there. His head can move back and forth also. Oh, look at the little head. Pretty good mold detail on this guy. The arms are on a ball joint. They move out just a little bit, but they are hindered because of the mold. The legs are molded together, so it's an individual movement, just one movement for the leg. You get thigh articulation going out that far, and it goes back that far, as well as the knees, which go at a 90. You can put them in a sitting position or a sitting position. So there you go. And as far as standing, he can stand. Guess you can take a closer look, because that's a little guy right there. But yeah, pretty good mold details for a little guy. It's unfortunate that you can see the screw from the front, but that's a lot better from being able to see it from the face, I guess. Yeah, but nonetheless, pretty cool. Also, Scourge has some pretty cool mold details as well. Get some good paneling lines. Get some lines in on that paneling on the inside, which you typically wouldn't be able to see any darn ways. But that's a nice added touch, I would say. And on the back, you get that there. Yay! Yeah, pretty good mold details. Also, if you're looking for weapon storage, you can peg these in right there in the wings if you'd like. And there's also a spot on his back right there that you can plug it in if you want to. It's not going to hold very well because, wait, no, that does clip in, excuse me. Okay, so it does hold well there. And let's see, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do that one-handed. You also can plug it into his butt if you want, but that's an option, I guess. All right. So, yeah, he does have weapon storage. On to transformation. First step, you move that in, put the hands in. We're gonna move these up. You'll see a space right here. Normally you would think that's just Hasbro being cheap, but they do serve a purpose. There's a clip right here under his armpit, and you just want to clip that into there, and that lets you know you've gone high enough. Same with this other side. Then this, you're just going to kind of open up and fold it to the back of the leg there. Fold in that toe and go the same on this side. Fold that back. Fold the toe into the foot. Move that out straight. Turn the leg. And we're going to turn the leg. Excuse me. Am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I skipped a step. Yeah, you pull that out. Now, something I want to know before I move on that. Thinking about that, because you might run into this as a problem. I'm not going to go full back into the transformation, but I do want to note this. If you do transform him back to robot mode, and you try to put this back up, if you don't put that all the way back up, then you're going to think that this is just a cheap toy and Hasbro messed up somewhere. That clips back. So if you don't clip it back, you're going to think that it's messed up forever when it's not. It does clip in there. You just have to make sure that it clips. All right, so moving on, sorry. Something else worth noting on this figure, when you go to transform him from vehicle mode to robot mode, that centerpiece, something you must make sure of before you try to push this part up into his body. Make sure that you take this guy out, because when you go to push that part up, it goes right where he was sitting. So if he's in there, you're going to be pushing that right up into your minifigure. Okay? Get back to where we were. All right. Now, pull that out. Turn around. And fold these legs into themselves like so. Turn it over. And you'll see a clip here and a clip there. Just kind of fit those into each other. And the bottom, I don't think there was a little clip. There's a little clip right here that kind of pegs in, but it doesn't really hold or anything. The top clips do the job for the most part. Then, I'll make sure I didn't unclip that. Alright. You have a clip here that pegs into his shoulder, and you have a peg here that pegs into the side of the ship. So you just want to kind of line them up, peg it in there, and peg it in there, and it holds pretty nicely. Same thing with the other side. Peg it in there, and peg it in there, and there you go. You have vehicle mode. Not really thrilled with that, but I don't know what else they would have done with it. Then you can take Fracas. It's a terrible name. And you just put him in the cockpit and you close it up. Now, this piece, which is a pistol, you just peg that right in there, and then you have that classic Scourge look. There you have vehicle mode. Now this, you can put it here, I guess, if you want to. It looks kind of awkward and kind of points up because it doesn't quite reach that peg. But you can store it on the vehicle mode if you'd like, or you can just peg it into the side and you just have like a side Gatling gun type thing going. Or you can choose to peg it in the top instead of that, but I don't see any place on the bottom for it to peg in. I could be incorrect because I really haven't studied too much into this figure. I just opened him up not too long ago. Nope, don't see a spot. But that is Scourge in a nutshell. I do recommend him. I think he's a pretty cool figure. He's pretty solid. So, yeah. I think this looks a lot more like the G1 Scourge than the Generations Flying Wing Scourge. So, I think it's pretty cool. I'm glad we got a really good representation of the character. It's a pretty cool Decepticon symbol muting up right there. Yeah. And he has some pretty good paint apps. There's a few of them, but he does have some good ones, as you can see there. And then, yeah, really good sharp lines on there. You see where they messed up a little bit on my right there. Yep. Got some red in there. Let's see. Yeah, not a bad vehicle mode at all. I recommend him. $15. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. So this is Skywarp's hanger, and if you like our review, please click like And please subscribe to our page to see more of them. Thank you. Here. Yeah, that's the artwork. And you get down to work at the top. And on the back, you get some pretty cool artwork there as well. And shows some of the different figures that are out. Yeah. He comes with a collector card with some tech specs on the back, and he comes with his instruction booklet, and he comes with a pistol with the red paint app right there. Hello everybody, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have Transformers Titans Return Fracas and Scourge. Pretty cool figure. Picked him up for 15 bucks at my local Walmart. He comes in a card back, as you can see. Yay! And he also comes with this pistol, which is a double-barreled gun, which is kind of cool. And that fits into there, so or you can turn it around. And it looks like the pilot that is